So, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am a fan of the original animated series and I watched this remake when it first came out. I'm also currently in the middle of a season 1 rewatch, and if I had to summarize my experience, then I'd say that season 1 of this live action remake wasn't great, but it also wasn't terrible. I genuinely think that season 2 is still salvageable. So while I'm not exactly excited for it, I'm also not excited, if that makes any sense. Also, as you may have noticed that based on a relatively popular demand, I'm finally trying out this whole live reaction thingy. Listen, dealing with YouTube copyright gods is a pain, but I thought that if I started with something as simple as a trailer, then I should be fine. I should also give you a fair warning that I am a typical Northern/Eastern European, so I'm not much of a reactor. But who cares? If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So let's stop this yapping and watch the trailer. Okay, I'm not sure how this will turn out, so let's see.
The Earth Kingdom.
Is this Basing Say? I kind of like the design. Okay, I'm assuming these are the refugees. Wait, but Basing Sea wasn't by the sea. What else could this be? I don't know.
Is going to fall.
Are firebenders hunting the refugees?
There's a Fire Nation army
Oh my god, he looks so much older.
just beyond the wall.
That's his voice?
There's a Fire Nation army just beyond the wall.
Yeah, so I haven't finished watching season 1 yet, so I don't remember if they established when is the comet arriving, but I'm assuming that they didn't because they definitely couldn't get away with the whole you have to learn all the four elements in less than a year. Okay, let's continue. Lightning, okay.
Beyond the wall.
Oh, right! Jet and Zuko, I completely forgot that they met in the original.
I'm sorry, Avatar. You may be
Judy! There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
confused. There
There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Blue Spirit. June 25. It's my birthday. I'll take this present.
The Fire Nation hasn't stopped fighting.
Wait, my brain just flew away and I didn't even watch the trailer. Okay, let's go 5 seconds back. Let's go back 5 seconds.
Fire Nation hasn't stopped fighting. All over the Earth Kingdom, they're waging war. If we're gonna defeat them, I need you to teach me earthbending.
Okay, Toph.
If we're gonna
Oh, I just now realized that this is the library.
defeat them, I need you to teach me earthbending. You're the best earthbender I've ever seen.
This is the
So, good to see that Aang is at least actually doing some earthbending this season, unlike waterbending in season 1.
Avatar. Zuzu, he's a little boy.
Okay, this was the fight. I think the original series episode 9 and 10 or 10 or 11. The Chase. It was The Chase. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
We've already won.
Okay, Crystal Catacombs. I want to get a better look. No, actually it looks pretty nice, I'd say.
Already won. The question is, how much are you willing to lose?
Oh my gosh, I barely recognized that this is Qatar. I thought, wait, did they recast her? Yeah. Also, I have a partial face blindness, so yeah. Oh my god. I just realized. Jet. My baby. Yep. This is the scene. I'm assuming it won't be as ambiguous as it was in the original series. Okay, so this is probably when the Kyoshi warriors were defending Appa from Azula. What's this? What's this? What is this? Oh, is the library, right? It's probably the whole, what was it, planetarium thingy? I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty majestic. They will include Appa's lost days, right? You know what, maybe I shouldn't watch season 2 for my own sanity. Okay, so visually, this actually looks fine. Great, even. But visuals were never the problem of this adaptation. The problem with season 1 was the, I don't know, character assassination. It was the atrocious dialogue. There were many problems, so I can't judge those based on the trailer alone. But hopefully the creators listened to fans and fixed some of those problems. Hopefully the actors are now older so they can deliver more difficult lines well. So overall, I am very, very tentatively hopeful for season 2. I'm not good speaking on the spot, so I will probably take some... Can I just ignore him? Okay, I'm not good speaking on the spot, so I will probably take some time to write down my notes and record my thoughts, my additional thoughts separately. And I am also currently, like I said, in the middle of season 1 rewatch, so I will also be releasing a general season 1 discussion. Okay, hello, this is me from the future. I watched the trailer a few more times and I looked at some things frame by frame. Since I'm already familiar with the original series, there's not much room to speculate about season 2 of the remake. I'd say most things in this trailer were easy to recognize, but there were a few interesting details that I want to discuss. First, they seem to be expanding the Serpent's Pass to be a bigger sequence of events. For example, we see Azula's lightning as the refugee raft is sailing away. Another thing is that in the original series, this was where Suki temporarily joined our guys. But what's interesting is that the trailer showed Suki in the place that happened during the Chase episode. I'd be happy if Suki played a bigger role in season 2 because, after all, she is one of the core 6 members of the Team Avatar by the end of the series. What's a bit unfortunate is that Zuko isn't present for this attack. It seems that Iroh got blasted by Azula a bit earlier, as we saw in another shot, so he stayed with his uncle. I'm not too mad about this slight change, even if it was an iconic scene in the original series. Another thing that really grabbed my attention was seeing a shot of the painted lady. I'm actually very happy to see this being brought forward from season 3 because I loved the concept of the painted lady, but the episode itself was easily my least favorite episode in season 3 and also one of my least favorite episodes in the whole series. I'm not sure where the painted lady could fit in this live-action remake, but I hope it's Ba Sing Se. We already have Zuko's Blue Spirit in this city, and I think that the Blue Spirit and the painted lady can parallel each other quite nicely. So these were the main changes that grabbed my attention. Other than that, I can only comment on the visuals. I think that this trailer looked really good. I especially loved the design of the planetarium and Ba Sing Se. I love how you can clearly see how different the buildings are in every ring, highlighting the class division. In conclusion, like I said before, I am hopeful that Season 2 can be better. If you want to hear my thoughts on the show once it comes out, then please let me know. Should I do a general Season 2 review, or should I talk about each episode separately, or maybe I shouldn't talk about it at all? I don't know, let me know. But for now, thank you for your time, and hopefully I will see you again for a different video.